well, should I say good afternoon? So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate the water ITC method. I'm going to show you how I actually conduct my own personal sessions. A lot of people have been writing to me asking how we actually do this. There's two different ways that you can do it, but before we start I'll just let a couple of people jump on and then we'll crack on with this demonstration. Hey up, how's it going? Paranormal Encounters, you alright? So I've got a couple of minutes spare because Levi's child's friend, Levi's friend's actually coming round, so it's going to be noisy very shortly. But I just thought I'd pop on and give you a little demonstration of the water ITC method that I actually use. I hope Mark, that's timing then for you, innit, pal? I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning actually editing the video, the latest investigation. That should be up tomorrow. Basically, I saved over the film by accident. It was 95% complete, absolutely gutted. I can't believe I did it, but here we go. So the water ITC reflection method. Basically what this is, it's an ancient form of water scrying really. Well, a modern form of an ancient art. And basically water's been used for thousands of years throughout the world. You know, people look into it for the past, present, future. They can see spirits in the water, strange things like that. I've had some fantastic results, some fantastic images that have come through. So yes, Alyssa, it's fascinating. It's like a gateway to another world. Some of the pictures you can see that much detail in it. You can. I did one other day, and I got a car. A car appeared in my bowl of water. What's all that about? A proper car. And I'm just sat in my room with a pan with half an inch of water in, and there's a car in there. I've had animals, dogs, cats, people that look like they're from the church. I think it's like a gateway to some sort of different dimension. I don't know, but it's interesting because obviously we're made up of 95% water. Is this, are we just made up of multiple spirits? I don't know. Sorry, my throat's gone. But it's one of the most simplest methods that you can do, and anybody can do this, guys. So I'm going to quickly demonstrate to you how it's done. Now I'll just quickly show you what you need. So, bang, that's it. As you can see, I've got the light from the sun, so there's no need to use a light bulb or, you know, a man-made light source. What we have here is as natural light. Now, what you're wanting to do really, sorry, I'm blocking out camera there. What you're wanting to do is get so the water's reflecting like that. You need it at such an angle so it's constantly moving. Now you'll see a lot of people that put the fingers inside, but I don't particularly like that method. And basically all you do is just hold the handle like that. And what you want to be doing is recording for just about a minute, because what you need to do then is slow the video down enough that you'll see it frame by frame. And basically what you get then, guys, is about 10 minutes worth of video that you've got to go through. Now, it's painful. It's extremely painful. I used to record for like 10 minutes and then realised it was going to take me an hour to look through everything. But every time you see an image, you've got to obviously you've got to print screen that and then save it, and then obviously enhance it if you need to see the details. The other method that I did used to use was basically you'd put your camera into burst mode. You'd employ the same sort of method. So again, you'd have your camera in burst mode, you'd be holding it in there, and you'd snap about 100 pictures, and then you'd look through them, obviously one at a time, and you'd be looking for anything to appear. Now it's important that you do keep this moving all the time. You want that swooshing effect because it really does create some other world. It's absolutely insane. And this is just natural light, guys. I mean, you can do this experiment with using infrared light, ultraviolet light, different kinds of liquids to bring out the colours. It's really up to you how you do it, but I love doing it. For me, I love looking at pictures, so for me it's one of my favourite things I like to do. I will be experimenting more with fire, smoke, water vapour, etc. I've just been given a new method which I'm going to try and do, and it involves actually working in a very, very dark room, so I look forward to see what kind of results I get from that. But that's basically it, guys. You've just got to keep it moving like that. Faster you go, obviously you get more effects, but it's important that you don't put your fingers in. And what you really need to be careful is that you are not reflecting in this metallic surface, because obviously, as you can see, then you've got contamination right away. So you need it at an angle, probably like that, and you're just moving it. Now the chrome bounces off the light bounces off the water, and this is where you really get your faces coming through. But as you can see, look, already I'm seeing things, but obviously this is recording, so I might even have to look back at this video after I've done and see what kind of things come through. But obviously now it's gone dark, I'll just quickly demonstrate what happens when you turn the light on. So you'll get a different kind of effect, look. And it all works differently. It all works differently, but it's one of my favourite methods, and we get some fantastic results. So that brings that to an end. I'd like to see what kind of things you guys capture. So if you do get anything good, do a session, send it to me, and we'll have a look and we'll see what you get. But it's really, really easy to do. So I'll just have a read through comments, guys, and give a shout out so I ain't forgot anybody. So Mark's on his break. So hello Simone, Tara, Fiona, Elissa, Royal China. Royal China, what's happening is I'm demonstrating the water ITC method. It's basically very, very easy to do, and if you're into paranormal and you don't have much equipment, then you can do this by recording on your mobile phone using half an inch of water in a metallic pan or a bowl, and you just literally record the session for a minute, slow it down to 10% after you've recorded, and you'll get 10 minutes worth of footage to go through. Then you're just looking for any pictures, and you're just going to pull them out, and obviously you'll get some fantastic things. So let's have a look. So Paranormal White Noise, Zara, Keep It Spooky, how's it going? Lowlands, PI. So Mark's on his dinner break watching this. That's all it is. That's all that you do. It's as simple as that. You can't make it any simpler. Like I said, there's two ways that you do it. You either take photographs in burst mode, so obviously you take your photos at a rapid rate. I do prefer the recording mode because obviously you ain't got to keep your finger on a button. You stop after a minute, you've got 10 minutes worth of stuff to go through, which is fascinating. So yeah, I mean, in my last session that I did actually record, there were that many things on it. I mean, some of the pictures there were like, might have been 5 or 6 faces. You can't take them all out because there'd be hundreds. But you've got to keep that water moving, and it's very, very easy to do. Yeah, so I'll just quickly demonstrate again for you guys. So let's have a look. So forget that this is a live stream at the moment. All you need to do, guys, basically, is so you've got some natural light bouncing off your water. Hold your container at an angle that's not going to reflect yourself, and you're just moving it. You're looking for that light on top of water. You're just moving it like that, recording it, and then obviously when you make your video, zoom into the bowl and crop any images. I've just seen a man then, and that's it. And go through it frame by frame. Absolutely fantastic results. But I think I'm going to do a session actually after I've done this and just see what kind of things come through. But that's it. That's all you do. But you've got to keep it moving. Yeah, I like Aussie accent. Don't worry about it. I'm surprised you can understand me. But yeah, just keep it moving like that, look. And that's all you're looking for. But you've got to think, the sun's light obviously is UV rays that comes down with it as well, so maybe you're getting a bit of ultraviolet in your images. Maybe that's why they're so clear when you use natural sunlight, I don't know. But I do a lot of this, and I do feel that ITC is very, very overlooked in the paranormal, and obviously water's probably the world's most powerful element, so you know what I mean.
you're bound to get results. But the thing that sometimes worries me is when you seem to get a lot of, I don't know what you call them, multi-dimensional entities come through or something like that. If they always seem to be looking directly at you, so if I can see them, can they see me? That's the thing. On the latest investigation, a spirit attachment comes through called Ian, and he actually says that it came from the water. Now, has he come to me through this? I don't know. But that's it, guys. That's all you need to do. Simple as that. Record that for 1 minute, put it into a video editor, slow it down to 10%, and then watch it through and print screen and save any images that you get, or even just put it straight into your film. Yeah, you do see a lot of greys, which makes me believe that they're not aliens at all, that they're some sort of multi-dimensional entity. I don't think the greys are what people truly believe that they are. I think they're something else. I know they're meant to be bad anyway, but I think they're a lot more sinister than what people make out. Responsible for a lot of sleep paralysis. But yeah, that's it. Look. Simple as that. And how cool does it look as well with all these colours? But another thing you can do as well is sometimes you'll find that most of the images appear in the extremely bright parts of the water that you can't really see. So what you might want to do is run it through a negative filter. Yeah, it is just water, Royal China, but the faces that you can pull out of this water, it's not all pareidolia. Some of these are that clear. I've had a cowboy appear in this water with a moustache and hat, crystal clear. Some of the images that we do get are absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, there's loads, Chevette. So I'd like to see you do a session like this and see what kind of things you get. Because even though you put your hands in water, I've seen a lot of good images that you've captured. Obviously, Chevette guys, he actually does a lot of this ITC himself. And it was really from him where I started to take an interest in it. So just get yourselves doing it. Just have a go. But what you're looking for, you need to find the clear images, because a lot of them that you see on YouTube are just, you can't really see anything. They're not clear enough. But when you can see eyeballs and physical features like a nose and a mouth, or you see something that shouldn't be there like a car. I mean, what would a car be doing in a bowl of water? You know what I mean? But this is it. This is as simple as that, guys. So I'm gonna love you and leave you there. I'm gonna crack on with some editing, try and get that film finished today, so we can have it up for you to view. It could be on late tonight. If it's not on tonight, it'll be on tomorrow. But I am gonna try and What do you mean? Take pictures of the images that we. I put them all into a video, all the images that I do capture anyway, so you'll be able to see them. But yes, Chevette, you want to have a look, mate, and try and do it that way and see what difference it makes for you. Right, Mark, see you later. I hope you had a good dinner. But that's me done, guys, so look forward to the new film. We've got some fantastic things captured on that. Glad you got stopped. Yeah, I love doing it, guys. It's great. It's a really good session to do. Give it a whirl. It doesn't cost you anything. You've got everything that you need. You've got your mobile phones. So just have a go, get doing it. And I'd like to see all your stuff. I might even set up a page just for ITC based stuff where everybody can share the captures and things like that in there. Would that be something that you're interested in? If you are, just drop a comment on this video and I'll get that set up, and we'll have a community for just purely based ITC experiments. Water-based ITC, and I think that'll be really, really good. It'll be nice to see other people's captures. But it's a really good part of the paranormal. You know, water's been used for thousands of years, so I think you should have a look at doing that, guys. Like I said, just get yourself a chrome bowl or a chrome pan, half an inch of water. Try and get it off natural sunlight if you can, but I've had some amazing results under a fluorescent light, so I wouldn't worry about it. There's other ways that you can do this as well. You can place a mirror looking into the water while you're doing it, and obviously the water then will reflect off the mirror and it'll bounce back off itself,
So you'll get some pretty good images in there as well. It'll also help making these images that appear, non-symmetrical, get a whole body. So I look forward to seeing the results. Like I said, if you want me to set that up, then just give us a whirl, and I'll set that group up and we'll get that underway. But look forward to the new video. Like I've said, it's coming as soon as I've got it done. It's almost in final edit. I'm on to the last 10 minutes of editing now, and then I'll just be putting some voiceovers and things like that, and that video is going to be done. Got some fantastic captures on there, quite a few good EVPs. I'll just quickly mention one that we did capture when we first went into the chapel. Now, obviously, this place is the site of an ancient battlefield where one of the War of the Roses battles was actually fought. Just as we go into the chapel, there's a military drill command where it goes right turn. Basically, that's when you're moving a column of soldiers to the right. It comes over as an EVP, it's just right turn. And I'm like, what is going on? But I missed it first time round, so maybe I were always meant to save over the video, I don't know. But yeah, I've heard about looking into former mirror scrying, isn't it? But yeah, so goodbye everybody. Thank you all for watching, and look forward to more of these sessions that I'm going to be doing. But for now, I'm just going to focus on this new film, and we'll get that out to you as soon as we can. So have a good day, take it easy, and I hope you enjoyed that little video.